That is some bullshit. I just shot 8 under, and the game messed up, and I lost that score. That's bullshit. I don't even want to play that tournament now.
Thrilled to have you with us as we keep an eye on the Falcon Open here on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the final hole.
Actually, this is better. I got a chance still to make birdie.
It was a solid shot out of the bunker and onto the surface. 5 feet coming up to the cup, and his round will conclude with a par today.
Just a little 63, that's all. How you like that, Justin Thomas? Shooting +7. You ain't gonna beat me shooting +7, JT. I'm just gonna tell you.
Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
He doesn't like to be the leader. It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I gotta say, good start.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for round 2 of the Falcon Open. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. Rich, we dive into this second round, and this player has continued to lead the field.
Yeah, he's out there. He's got the lead. But listen, there's so much golf left to be played in this 72-hole event. Let's see what he can produce.
Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie.
Birdied this hole yesterday, but totally different circumstances today.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going left to right.
And so close to the birdie. What a shame. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
He's currently in first place. And now standing on the second, it's a par 3. Going with the pitching wedge here. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Oh, that was pure silk. Well done. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
And back to the course with the live action. Putting for a par here. That's a good sign of a player's character, Rich. Still managed to make something out of the hole.
Absolutely. In the bunker off the tee, getting that one, that is a Brucey bonus.
Oh, that is crushed. Time for the second shot into the third. Handy effort, that one. He's standing over his third shot.
Next shot, straight back into the teeth of the wind.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And this one is for his par. Currently 8 under overall. Let's see what happens here on the fourth.
Going with less club. Let's see how this turns out.
This one is from at least 30 feet out. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Pretty sure this is breaking pretty hard to the right.
This one's come off the blade pretty nicely. That one's going to turn out pretty well, I think.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Now 6 shots in front after that hole. This hole here is a par 4. Oh my, that was launched. This shot from about 190 yards out.
One extra club required to this elevated green.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
A great birdie chance here.
Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. We've arrived now on the 6th, which is a par 3. Opting for the 4-iron here. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. Nice comeback. That shows a lot of character. Be proud of that one.
That's an exceptional up and down from the greenside bunker.
And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Time now to play the par 5 7th. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
Oh, that's a members bounce right there. Lovely.
And just getting into the shot now from a very similar location to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Look out left.
Always a challenging approach to an elevated green.
Oh my God. Good shot. Only 60 yards offline.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And that brings to an end that hole. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's head to this lengthy par 4. Not bad. Time for the second shot at the 8th.
Oh my God, I've hit it into bleachers.
Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
This is just a tad bit awkward.
Definitely affecting that shot.
Jeez Louise, how do you play this?
Oh, that's one of those shots you wish you had a do-over. That was a little loose. Out of bounds. Sitting at 8 under.
This is ridiculous. How do you get right here is what I want to do. Look at this. Look at this stance. I hope somebody... Is there somebody please watching this? Ain't a soul watching this either. How is nobody watching this? Bro. What do you do? Good shot.
Come on, slow down.
Oh, I love
Wow.
these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hold it. That's a good putt to make, that one.
What a spot to put yourself in. Up against a fence behind the bleachers.
And he'll move to 5 under after that. On the tee now, the par 3 ninth. Looks to have opted for the 8 iron. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, this one starts out pretty straight, but it will go left at the end.
A bogey putt awaits. As we make the turn, Rich, our featured player is out in front.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole. That's a bit out of shape. This is his second shot. Currently leading by 2. That's a little wayward.
Looking at the caddy, a bit too much club there.
Sitting at -4. Currently in the lead. Beauty of a chip shot there. He has this putt to save his par. Leading by a couple after that hole. Teeing off now at the 11th hole. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. This one heading towards the green.
Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how Tour pros hold these. Here we are with a chance to get the first birdie of the day. That will drop and it will extend the lead. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
An elevated shot always looks nice, doesn't it? It's just a tad offline, that one. Headed towards the left. That got a little out of control, I think.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
This would be a great up and down. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Hole number 13, a par 3. Opting for the 9-iron. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
This putt for par here. Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
They're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
He finds himself with a share of the lead. This hole is a par 4.
Coming off of a bogey, looking for a birdie.
It was looking good already, but after that nice big bounce, it's looking extra good now.
And he's down there.
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Well, this looks pretty handy. They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship. Yeah, not much to sweat there. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Hole number 15 is a par 5. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Ouch, that's going to make the next shot a bit more challenging. Sitting at -3. Well played, mate.
Man, I was trying to hit that little backstop right there. Jeez, it just carried just a little too far, man. Or rolled just a little too far. Jesus, if it would have stopped right there on that little hill, it would have rolled back to the hole.
This looks pretty tiny, this.
Going to get it really close.
You get in your home.
Come on, 2K!
Thing.
That's just cold-blooded
Should
robbery,
secure
man.
the par on this one. And he has now taken sole possession of the lead here. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
I'm going to hit it over in the weeds. Oh,
That's a
good
tad
bounce.
disappointing, isn't it? Chosen the pitching wedge here. That is a high-quality shot. Got a lot of that one. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Well, that looked like a confident stroke. It's tracking towards the cup. Let's get back to it, shall we? This putt coming up is for birdie. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Welcome to the par 5 17th hole. That should find the fairway. It's been a good year. 3 wins so far this season. That was wonderfully done.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
6 feet remaining to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And he now moves to 5 under for the tournament. Welcome to the par 4 18th. Ah, absolutely flushed. A bit wild on approach there.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Ooh, that almost went down. 8 feet to the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is just barely leading the field, but absolutely loving the action this week.
No doubt, Luke. And even with the very slender lead going into tomorrow's round, Luke, I'm interested to see how well this player sleeps tonight.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for round 3 of the Falcon Open. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. As this player starts their round in the lead, what should be their focus for today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
That's a bad error to make there. That's headed right. This would be a great up and down from this spot. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Then down she goes.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Sitting now at 4 under for the event. Time to tee off at the second. Beautiful swing there.
Okay, things are heating up out here. That was a stunning approach against JT.
That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Great shot.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Maybe going for the green, are we? Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
John, what's the line on this putt?
Okay, this one's going up the hill and moving to the left.
A little bit too much on that putt. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
It's just about 3 feet away.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
2 great shots, but 3 bad putts. Currently in first position. And now onto the par 3 4th hole. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Just needs this one to kick right. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Always nice to have a birdie putt. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. That reminded me of the Big Easy, silky smooth. Always think about taking one more club when playing to an elevated green. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. Oh, that's consecutive birdies now. And look at the reward.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And it's a 3-stroke advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole. Oh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Looks to be going with the 4-iron. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. That's found the bunker. Not ideal. John, how's it lying?
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
That's a touch of class. Well, a disappointing double bogey for our leader there, but that's provided some wonderful opportunities for the chase pack. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And hole number 7 is a par 5. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. 3 wins already this season. It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. That one just stays on the fairway. I'll take that. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Good look at a birdie here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 6 under. He'll like to look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Here we are, hole 8. It's a par 4. Is this one going to hang on to the fairway? Just barely snuck into the first cut. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently leading by 3. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
Trying to bounce back after that bogey at the last.
Okay, one extra club.
Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
Giving this one plenty of space on the left.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
This one is for par.
And Rich, he's doing a lovely job out there, taking care of business.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
This is full send.
Setting up in the first cut here.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
They caught it really clean out of the rough. This one could work. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Well, how good was that? Nice birdie. And that takes him to 6 under. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Hole number 11 is a par 4. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway.
Yeah, this one's a little bit left. Not so nice.
Oh, that's unlucky. A buried line in the bunker. Doesn't get much harder. Ah, that's frustrating. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. Henny's down there. You got a read?
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel. Just a short putt remaining here. As we head to the next tee, he leads by 2 shots. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. That's a good-looking shot there. Second shot here on the 12th. Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And we've arrived at a par 3. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. And that was a bit of a misfire. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Oh, that's almost a gimme. Great chip. That's a solid par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 14th is a par 4. Well, that'll work there.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will take him to 7 under. Here we are at the par 5, 15th. Lining up now, this shot from the fairway bunker. Well, that was a pretty clean strike. Got some good distance there out of the fairway bunker. playing from 110 yards out.
Wind is going straight at his back.
That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Slow down. Par putt coming up here. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Holding steady in first place after that one. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Yeah, that one will play. Playing from around 160 yards.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Now 2 shots up after that one. Standing on the 17th, it's a par 5. Wow, that was just striped. This sand shot awaits.
And I don't think that's enough out of the sand.
Time now for the 4th shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And it's a 1-stroke par for our leader over the field. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. That's some good golf right there. Playing from around 230 yards.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
And finishing up with a par here today. And Rich, I could see you on the edge of your seat all day. It really was one of those cliffhanger performances. This player has a slender lead.
Absolutely, Luke. You always want to have the biggest lead possible, but I gotta say, 1 stroke is better than none.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.